Anita. This is my wonderful housemate and assistant, Gabi.
Hello.
And today we'll be cooking and talking about democracy in former Yugoslav countries / everywhere, because why not? We love doing that. So to get started, I'm just going to start making a dough for a wonderful Croatian dish and an only vegan Croatian dish ever, so stoparnik. And while I do that, I'm going to tell Gabi and you guys a little bit about the history of Yugoslavia, and by little bit, I mean little bit. So as mostly everyone knows, do you know what countries made Yugoslavia?
Nope.
Trivia question.
That's
So it was 6 countries and 2 autonomous regions. Countries were Slovenia, where Masha's from, Croatia, Serbia.
Hi, Masha.
Hi, Masha. Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina,
Okay.
and I'm missing one. Oh, Macedonia, North Macedonia,
Okay.
former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, whatever. Yeah. And then you had Vojvodina and Kosovo, which were 2 regions. And then, after Tito died in, I think, 1980, things started to get a little bit feisty between the countries. And eventually, after the first real elections in 1990, people in their respective countries, but mostly Slovenia and Croatia, said we want to break free. And at
Fair
that
enough.
point, we encountered some little drama, and there was a little bit of a war, which was one of the worst wars since World War II.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a war. And after that little episode that lasted, it depends. In Croatia, in Slovenia it was 10 days. In Croatia it was a bit longer. In Bosnia even longer. So the whole region was kind of shaky.
That was in the 90s, you said?
That was in the 90s. And if you ask me, it still is, regardless of what other people say. And then fast forward, you have 6 democratic countries today, allegedly, and Kosovo, allegedly, because what happened is that after the war and after all the countries became independent, like international community stepped in, and they were like, let's help you build capacity, let's help you create democratic institutions and all of that. And they did, and there's everything that you see everywhere else. Like we have free and fair elections, we have multiple parties everywhere, we have allegedly like all the institutions, freedom of speech, media, all of that. But then when you come to the country and you actually look at what's happening, you see that the situation is a bit different than what is represented on paper and what you hear from, well, people, international community who helped build the country.